about the car you're driving and what got you into it.
I'm driving a Spec Racer Ford, the Gen 3 version. There's a Gen 2 version. This is the updated motor. I got started similar to you. I got started autocrossing. I had a Mustang that I started autocrossing and enjoyed it. And then I started doing some track days with it and enjoyed that as well. And a friend of mine introduced me to Mike, Amy, who's the guy who takes care of the cars here. And I rented a car, and I rented a Gen 2 car there, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And so I bought one and have been racing it for about 5 years. And it's good. This is great racing. It's a spec class, so it's a lot of good racing. You can be anywhere from 1st to 50th and still have somebody to race with, and it's good. It's good door-to-door racing. It's intense. It's a lot of fun. Great guys. Good fun. Hanging out at the racetrack, watching other people race. It's good. It's a good deal.
And say your name and what team you race for.
My name is David Dickerson. I race with Doggone Racing as my support. I have a couple of sponsors, myself, Performance Orthopedics, and Allied OP, a racing company that sponsor me to get me out here racing and having a good time.
So the chassis themselves, so if you want to talk about the car a little bit, the chassis themselves were built about 30 years ago, originally designed, and they've been modified through the years a little bit. But they're originally based on Renault motors. About 10 years later, we switched to Ford Escort powertrains, which still are in some of the older cars. And then the newest motor is this, they call it the Gen 3, the Ford Fiesta motor. So it's a 5-speed Ford gearbox. And then, racing suspension where caster camber toe is adjustable. Ride heights, got Penske double adjustable shocks all around. And, but it's a spec class in that nothing can be changed. Brake pads, wheels, tires. We run Spec Hoosier tires that are designed specifically for this car. So the cars are identical. The motors are sealed, so you can't even open up the motor. Can't take a valve cover off, anything like that. So it's both the two largest classes in the SCCA, Spec Miata and Spec Racer Ford, are one, very populated. Two, they are spec classes. So the big difference, Spec Miatas, like this car here, you can take the motor apart. There are pro engine builders that will balance and blueprint a Miata motor. Spec Racer Ford engines are sealed and can only be really built by the manufacturer. You can change different brake styles of brake pads on a Spec Miata, but you have to use the Miata suspension package. So you have a few more avenues to try some different things on a Miata. There's still a very sealed package. Spec Racer Ford is spec. Nothing can be changed with the car other than alignment and driver.
Always wanted to do it. Started with a BMW for autocrossing. Autocrossed that for a couple of years, and then it rolled into the garage one winter, and then the spring came out as a race car and started with ITS. And raced that for about 4 years, but racing a street car can get difficult and costly. So then I started looking for a purpose-built race car and ended up renting the Spec Racer, and then finally bought one after about a year of renting. I'm here to hopefully qualify to go to Indianapolis, and so I started in Homestead, trying to start the season as early as possible and try to get as many majors races in as I can. So that'll hopefully get enough points, because now it looks like there's going to be so many spec racers that want to go. They're going to have to use points to sort of sort the field, and the hope is that with more majors, I'll have more majors points and be able to qualify.
Say your name and the team, and if you have any sponsors or anything.
My name is Raymond Moser. I race for the Moser Tabuada is my main sponsor. It's my law firm that I work for, and I run with Doggone Racing as the racing team. All right, thanks.